Hello and welcome to Apex Networks. This online tutorial module will cover Multi-Factor Authentication, or MFA, as part of the Apex Networks online training system for PTS. We recommend playing this training video on a separate device from the one you are setting up your system on. This will allow you to pause, rewind, and progress at your own pace without needing to switch screens. Multi-Factor Authentication, MFA, is now available on your PTS system to enhance security and protect the data stored within. The PTS system holds a significant amount of sensitive data, including personal customer information such as names, addresses, and phone numbers. The MFA feature is disabled by default and must be activated by a user with the role Can Manage Account Security Policy. Since the MFA function is critical to the security of your PTS system, we recommend limiting access to these settings to essential personnel, such as the company owner, managing director, or security officer. To access MFA settings, go to the Settings menu in PTS. Click the menu button at the top left corner of your screen. Select Settings, and then navigate to Account Security Settings. Here you'll find options for managing system user passwords, as well as MFA settings. In the Account Security Settings, you will see several MFA options in a drop-down menu. The Disabled option means the MFA function will not be available to any system users. The Enabled option allows system users to choose to set up the MFA function. The Enabled No Skip option makes MFA mandatory on the next login for system users who have enabled it, and skipping setup will not be permitted. The Enforced option requires all system users to set up MFA. Once MFA is enabled, you will need to activate it for individual users. To do this, open the system user's profile. In the Login Details section on the right, you'll see the option to enable MFA. There are also icons indicating whether the user has set up MFA and a separate icon to reset MFA for that user. Each user must select the preferred authentication method when logging in for the first time after MFA is enabled. There are two options for authentication. The first is using an authentication app. When selected, a QR code will appear on the Apex login screen. Important information, please copy this code and store somewhere securely. This code provides access to your account in case you lose access to your Authenticator app. And save this code somewhere safe. The user needs to open their preferred Authenticator app, scan the QR code, and follow the app's instructions. The second option is email authentication. If this is selected, the system will send the user an email with an authentication code, which they simply enter when prompted to gain access. Apex Networks cannot make changes to multi-factor authentication, MFA settings on your behalf. This feature is designed to enhance security and must be managed directly by the account holder or administrator. Any calls requesting changes to MFA settings will be referred back to your company's designated account security person for review and action. Apex Networks recommends that any company enabling MFA also create an additional user profile with access limited solely to account security settings. We further recommend that this profile is secured with a strong password and does not have MFA enabled and is only available to the security position. This serves as a precautionary measure to ensure access to account security settings in case of unforeseen issues. If you need guidance on configuring or enabling MFA, our support team is happy to provide instructions or resources to assist you.